Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Weekly Crypto Review, episode 170. Well, I'm back after 2 weeks of being out. I prefer to stay here, but it's not up to me sometimes. Welcome back, people. Welcome back. Hey, Diana. Hey, Lord. Hey, Andrei. Hey, Zed. Hey, Dimitri. Hey, Catalin. Okay, let's start as usual with Bitcoin on weekly chart. We'll do an overview on higher time frame, then we'll go on daily. And at the end, we can go even on lower time frame. Maybe we can find some intraday levels, maybe some setups. So let's start with Bitcoin. Bitcoin CME chart, weekly time frame. One question: where are the moon boys? Where are the people that said, well, 100k and higher, this time is different? Look at the W. Look at this W, we'll go to the moon. Well, hopefully the entire crypto traders arena community got short, at least didn't FOMO in here in above 80,000. And most of you, hopefully, you shorted with me and Stefan and you made money. I was out for 2 weeks, maybe a bit more, but I made nice money because I hold my shorts from here. I didn't trade it, I didn't do anything, I didn't have time for that. My mind was in focused on something else. But I made nice money because I was short at the right moment. Remember here in this up move, 74, 75, 80k, I was blabbing away in a similar live stream telling you that I'm not worried about missing the long, I'm worried about missing the next big short. Now you can see the next big short. If you manage to short above 80,000 and you closed 50% like me at 60,000, you cannot complain about the market. You cannot say, well, the market is hard. No. People are hard. People are easy to influence and convince that this time is different. I was hoping for a test of 61.8, but in the same time we shorted Bitcoin, we shorted Ethereum, and we made money. And as you can see here at the lows, we tested this low from February. It's possible for us to bounce even higher here at 69? Yes, it's possible. This candle needs a retest at some point in time. 50% of it or maybe a bit more. But we broke the structure here. After the bounce is over, guess what will happen? Look at the A, B, C, D kind of idea. Pointing out lower than 50k. House levels, one, second one, the third one. Pointing out in the long reload zone. If we zoom out, and we take the low from 22, and we take the high from 25, and we put a long reload zone. Can you see where the long reload zone is? We have that long reload zone from the top. And I told you that we'll get in this area. No. This time is different. We'll go straight to the moon. This is not the top. Okay. I'm expecting, like I told you multiple times, I'm expecting the same price action like here and maybe even uglier. We had this fake out, this W fake out, then we had this W fake out, exactly like here. Yeah, in the last cycle. W fake out, breaking down. W fake out, breaking down. Guess what? Similar. I'm not saying, well, at 62 you should become bearish and short Bitcoin. No. Remember, all the price action below 69 is to dollar cost average in a slowly manner. So price below 69, every week you buy a little bit of Bitcoin. But just a little bit every week, and you wait for lower prices to become more aggressive. So if the price is below 2021 all-time high, you don't have to be bearish. You should think on higher time frame. You should think, well, let's buy a little bit. Let's buy a little bit. The lower it goes, the more aggressive you should become. On intraday, it's okay to short up and down. Here to short this level, if it will bounce and retest 69, yeah. Possible, probable, will make money as day traders. But as investors, dollar cost averaging below 69 is not a bad thing. Morning, Alex. Morning, everyone. Nice to see you too, people. So ABCD is pointing out in the same direction. Indicators, I don't see anything special. On daily time frame, we had bearish divergence in this up move. On weekly time frame, well, it's all over the place. If we put the other template, this one, yeah, classic charting, look at it, yeah. I don't have any fucking reason to believe this time is different. Look at the price action here. Look at the price action here. I have reasonable confluences to think October here around below 50k, around 40k bottom. Yes. But every bounce people said, well, no, this time is different. Let's buy it. Well, look at them now. We'll go straight down to 40k. I don't think it will be that easy. I think we'll fuck around here and then we'll do another dump in October. Doesn't mean we'll have to be exactly like this one, but rhyme will be similar, in my humble opinion. So please don't be a moon boy. Yeah? Please don't be a moon boy. Be a student if you are not a trader yet, or an investor. Be a student. Learn from people that have more experience in this market. Don't believe the moon boys. Don't believe the Twitter people. Don't believe the people that they have an interest, like Sailor. To the moon. Okay, if what will happen with Sailor and his team and his everything if Bitcoin will go to 30k? He will be happy? No. He has any interest to tell you the truth and say, well, Bitcoin could go to 40k and below? No. He has to tell you, well, to the moon, to hold, at least until he'll sell some. So look around, look why they are telling you what they are trying to tell you. Me as a trader, I don't give a fuck if you buy or sell. If Alex will sell all his Bitcoin, I don't have a problem. If everyone will sell his Bitcoin, I don't have a problem because I have my portfolio, I have my rules. I'll short if I'll see confluences. But Sailor on the other hand. So be extra careful, people. Yeah. Sailor, I think, is the Luna or the FTX of this cycle. Or Sailor is the FTX and the other guy, Lee, is Luna. I don't know. I don't want to predict what will happen. I will take it level by level. But one thing I know is not to trust them. Don't believe them. Don't believe their stories. You saw what Lee did. He said to his investors 1,500, and for the public he said 5,000, 10,000. That is all you need to know if you want to trust or not to trust that guy. You don't need another reason. It's enough. Anyway, people, I'm not here to blab away about other people. Let's see what we can find in the chart. So this thinking is still valid with October. Maybe it'll be a bit sooner. Maybe it'll be a bit later. Maybe the bottom will be at 40k. Maybe just slightly below 50k. Maybe more. We don't know. We'll have to see weekly W's again. So we had top, W fake out, W fake out, and now we are getting in the long reload zone. You can see the long reload zone here. Somewhere in this long reload zone, we'll have another weekly W, and probably that one is the bottom, probably. And it's enough to think like that to dollar cost average below 69 and be more aggressive below 50k, below 40k if will be the case. Simple as that. Looking at Ethereum on CME, sorry. What do you see here on Ethereum? What is this? From 2021, people. From 2021 until now, what do you see here? Capo 1, people. By the way, we restarted the practical part on Capo 1. The last week will be, we'll do it this week, and then I'll think about starting a new one in September. So Capo 1, people. Market state. What market state we have here? Well, it's a big fucking range. How we determine it's a big fucking range with simple tools, without indicators, without anything? Pretty simple. Equal highs and equal lows. Do we have equal highs? Yes. Do we have equal lows? Yes. It's a big fucking range. Simple as that. In a range, where is the best to buy? At the bottom of the range. Maybe an SFU. Maybe wait for power of 3. No? For example, power of 3 below 1000. That will be nice to have. I'm not calling it. I'm just telling you, if the market will go below 1000 and will consolidate and will do a manipulation kind of thing, and then will accept above. Do we have a weekly W here? No. An AB equals CD is pointing out a bit lower, below 1000. Yes. It's a good moment now at 1600 to short? No. If you didn't short it at 2400 like us, you don't have any business to short here. Here we can slowly make a double and go and retest this level. So, up to you, people. But this is a big fucking range. Yeah? 5-6 years of range of nothing. Next time when you buy Ethereum at the bottom of the range, look at it. Well, it's a range. What I should do here? I should sell. Get risk free. Get a bit of profit. Trail the rest if it's possible, but understand that you are trading a range, not a trend. If you are an investor. Okay. I think we'll SFU some of these levels. You can see this level is probable. Look left, you'll see more levels here to test. But I'm not saying will happen from here. We can bounce, retest 2000 and then dump. Something on these lines. Like I said on Bitcoin. Something like this, people. Pretty simple. A bounce, I don't know how strong the bounce will be. Could be 2000, could be less. And then dump lower. Pretty simple thinking. Not, you don't have to use paid indicators and overcomplicated tools. No, it's pretty simple. Okay, so that's Bitcoin, that's Ethereum on weekly. Let's take a look at dominance on weekly a little bit. Yeah, we had a bounce above 60k. We are back below 60k. Some altcoins can bounce, can do something nice if this dominance will go down. Yes. Not all of them, it's impossible. There are too many. But some of them, some good ones. Some with good technicals, with good fundamentals, with strong communities. They can do something nice. If we'll accept below these levels and trying to go to 50. If we'll go to 50% dominance and lower in this AB equals CD, I think we can see some altcoins. And if you're lucky enough, you'll get one or two of those altcoins and you'll make some nice money. Don't ask me which one will moon because I don't know. We'll have to find them together. We'll have to find the W's. Try multiple times, get risk free and trail the rest. kind of thinking. Okay, Ethereum versus Bitcoin on weekly. Let's remove the drawings first. And you can see W, breakout, retest. Because this was pretty aggressive, we need another W here to even think about Ethereum starting to outperform Bitcoin. For the moment, downtrend here. We are on weekly chart. We can test this level. Let's put the drawings back. We can even test lower levels. Look at it. Yeah, 2015 was a lot lower. And 2019 was a lot lower. And 2025 was a lot lower. So no W, no trade. Don't think Ethereum will outperform Bitcoin without a clear weekly W. We discussed about it. Nothing new I could say about Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Just give me a W. Give me a clear W and a nice location. And maybe. For the moment, we had just a dark mole here. We cleaned everything up and now we're dumping again. Okay. Total market cap, nothing we can say about it. Yeah, we are at 2 trillion, pretty basic. We tried 2.5, we didn't hold that level, and we'll probably go in the long reload zone. Now, traditional market, yes, strong on weekly is really strong. Look at the uptrend channel on weekly. It's okay to think long here? I don't think so. On weekly chart, no, look at it. Some potential bearish divergence. I don't think it's good for us to think long here. Intraday, we can trade long and short and long, short and long. We'll go to the moon. Well, we have indicators to use to get in the uptrend. Straight up move usually means retest. And think about, we have this level. So we had this one or this one. We pumped, we retested 50%, we bounced again, we retested 50%, we bounced again, we didn't retest 50%. And if we take the entire move, we need to retest kind of 6,000, kind of, to get a 50% retracement from the entire move. Kind of. A retest of the previous all-time high from 2025. Sooner or later, we'll retest this level. I don't know about more than that. Maybe we'll test 61.8. Maybe we'll go in the long reload zone. I don't know. We have gaps here. You can see the gap. Even on weekly chart, you can see this gap here. 90% chances to go back and retest this gap. So I don't recommend you to go and FOMO in. That's about weekly charts. Let's go on daily and start over again. So, Bitcoin on daily. Yeah, everyone was, or some people laughed on my smile, on my ugly or beautiful smile. Look at it. But look at the result this ugly smile produced. Look at it. Just look at the risk to reward. Now, we are fighting this level on daily. Don't kid yourself. Yeah, we can bounce, but we are fighting 60K. That's the important level. If we accept and close below, some people will say, well, we are fucked, we'll go lower. I don't know. I see that we are fighting this level. In a fight, we'll go above, we'll go below, we'll go above, we'll go below. If we'll accept below and stay below, then we can think about 50K, we can think about even lower. But for the moment, that's the level. Can we go and test 69? Well, that will be a gift for me. Test 69 and I'll short again. So we are fighting this level. I don't recommend you to trade today. Wait until tomorrow. And tomorrow, if we get a nice Monday range, let's try to get an SFU of the Monday high. That will be a nice play for us if we manage to get that. Similar on Ethereum. Ethereum is fighting 1,500. You like it or you don't like it, we'll test that level. will fight that level, will probably bounce and dump even lower. Why not from short zone? Well, you need to get to that level, Dimitri, first. So, bounce, dump. We are fighting 1,500. And you can see we have an SFU a bit lower, or probably SFU bounce. I don't know if the bounce will be strong enough. I don't see a lot of strength on Ethereum here. I don't see bullish divergence on no indicator. Look at it. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Just a dead cat bounce in this ugly down move. So any nice bounce could be a short. Okay, that's Bitcoin, that's Ethereum. Yes, on daily. We had an EM here, and we talked about on the other template on 4-hour chart. I showed you the short reload zone, if you remember. I'll show you on the other template when we'll get to day trading. I'm not trading traditional market, so I just pinpointed to you, and that's it. If you took it, it's good for you. If you didn't took it, next boss. So, how deep will dump? I don't know. We'll probably stop here if we'll dump more. This level of bounce, and then maybe we can get in the long reload zone and close this gap. It's a long road until here. Okay. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. I don't see a W, not even on daily. Dominance. We are bouncing back to retest 60%. Let's see if we'll manage to do that. But we accepted already below this level. So tomorrow maybe we'll have a different view. Fortunately, I didn't manage to take advantage of this dump here on dominance. Yeah, I saw the M, I told you about the M, but I had something else to do exactly here. Yeah, in this area. So I didn't take advantage. Maybe next time. Okay. Zach, everyone was bullish, everyone was strong. We'll go to the moon and look at the pattern. Some people would say, well, because of the news, and yeah, because of the news, we have an EM, a breakdown, a retest in the short reload zone, and then we dumped. Can you see it? So we managed to get back in the short reload zone here. I told you don't touch it. Maybe we'll get an SFU. Yeah. What we got an EM. Then we broke down from that EM. And then we retested exactly in the short reload zone from that EM. Look at it. Up, down, short reload zone. And from that level, if you go on lower time frame, you probably see an EM also. We dumped like crazy. News or no news, everything was in the chart. Look at it. Do you see the EM in the short reload zone now? Look at it. And people say, well, technical analysis doesn't work. Yeah, if you are stupid, if you don't know how to use it. But if you know how to use technical analysis, it's working. Doesn't get easier than that, people. Look at it. Look at the M's. Probably here, and this last move, probably some bearish divergence. There you go. Can you see it? Can you see it here? Look at the MACD histogram. Clear divergence here. Look at the RSI. Look at it. Here we already had bearish divergence confirmed. If you are short and you made money, good for you. I think Stefan posted a short here and around this area. Yeah, exactly, Bukur, to the moon. And now the market is bouncing back. Maybe we'll touch 61.8. Maybe only 50%. We'll form new YAMs and we'll probably do an AB equals CD to the downside. Someone asked, well, I should long this one. Well, up to you, but I prefer to let it bounce and short it again. Simple as that. Let's go back on daily. So that's Zach. Tia. Yeah, we made money with Tia. AB equals CD, made 6R, call it a trade. I told you I don't want to participate in the next one. Was a valid one, but I said no. And now you can see we tested the lows. We even took some lows here. Give me a W, a bit lower or something. Maybe I'll try again. Pengu. Got risk free here and got stopped out on everything. So that's a risk free position. No damage done. Next boss. We tried. We got risk free. If the market was stronger, the result will be different. Now we'll have to start over again, but after I'll see a next setup, a new setup, something else. Just give me a new setup. W's like here, maybe I'll think about it. So that's about everything about higher time frame. I could go on oil and I could tell you the same thing is fucking around 100. It's a symmetrical triangle now, which is ugly to trade. Look at it, yeah? Symmetrical triangle. You remember about symmetrical triangles, Bukur? I think you do. It's not quite symmetrical, but you get the idea. Something like this. At some point in time, we'll go up and it will be a fake out and then we'll go down. Or we'll go down and then we'll go up. Not something I want to trade. Yeah, not something I want to trade. I'll let professional traders to trade oil. I'll trade Bitcoin and I'll trade something else. Silver. Metals are becoming weaker and weaker every day. I told you about gold. If it doesn't manage to hold above, to get above 5,000, it's done for the moment and will consolidate a long period of time. Will trick a new generation of people to buy gold and hold. And they will buy gold at 4,000 and gold will go to 2,000 and will stay there for 20 years. And guess what? They all become the next generation of gold bugs, telling you how good gold is. Yeah, gold is good, but for different purposes, people. I don't want to go and tell you my opinion about why gold is good and what you should do with it. Yeah? If you buy gold at the right moment, at the right price, not here, yeah, you manage to make some money. You already have the money, and you want to be sure that you will not lose the entire net worth. You'll keep some, even if a war will start, even if bad times will come. Okay, then you go and park some money in gold at the right price. But that's an investment. That's something. Well, I know I'll not go broke holding that gold because it will not go to zero. Yeah, if the war will start, if something bad will happen, I'll still have that gold. And at the right moment, I could sell that gold and start over again. Yeah. But to be a gold bug and telling me how good it is to buy gold at 5,000, come on, let's zoom out. Let's zoom out. Let's put a weekly chart and I'll show you what. Yeah, you want to see? Look at it. From 80, we had a bounce in before I was born, and that started a generation of gold bugs. And then gold dumped and stayed from 82 until 23. More than 20 years of nothing. Gold bugs. Then we had another move up. Some of the gold bugs died and a new generation was born. And then gold from 2010, 12 until 2022, nothing. Yeah, we bounced, we did. Other markets bounced like crazy. So you don't tell me you made money in this move up. And we had this big move up. And guess what will happen, people? Guess what will happen? Gold will come back down below 3,000 most likely. Between 3,000 and 2,000. And will consolidate. Yeah, Peter Schiff, he's making money creating gold bugs. He's not a gold bug. Don't get me wrong. He knows what to do. He's selling gold all the time. His business is to sell gold. Imagine that. You want Peter Schiff to say something bad about gold? Come on, he's selling gold. He'll say the best things about gold and silver. Come on, that's his business model. So probably somewhere in here, I don't know where, and I don't need to know, gold will consolidate years between, I don't know, 8 to 20 years, and then we'll do another move up. If you want to participate in that move, be my guest. But I recommend you to wait for the gold market to go down, consolidate a couple of years, and then go and buy some and hold it for 20 years. I'm not calling 2000, 1000 on gold. It's not my business. I don't know what will happen. I don't need to know. I tell you that if you study this chart, you'll understand some things. Yeah. And this up move on gold is everything is about inflation. Yeah. It's nothing else. It's not that gold is more expensive than in 75. No, in 75 gold had more value than it has now. I don't know if you understand that, but in 75 gold had more value, real value, than has now in 2026. That's inflation, people. Huh? That's catching up with the inflation. Yeah, money supply. Put gold against money supply and you'll understand. I don't know if money supply has as much history as gold. I don't think it has. So think again. Gold is good when you have money to buy it at the right price and hold it, and you know you'll have some value when you want to sell it. It will not go to zero. Okay, enough about gold. Getting back on our charts. Fighting 60K. I don't know if we'll hold, probably not. Let's go on lower time frame and let's see what we have. First, before we'll go on lower time frame, let's study a bit the news for this week. So, tomorrow we have home sales. Wednesday we have inflation numbers, which is high impact. So Wednesday, be careful. Thursday, PPI conference, more about Europe than US, okay-ish. And Friday, consumer sentiment. Okay-ish week to trade. Careful Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday, exactly at the New York session start, be extra careful because this could move the market. At least don't try to scalp. If you see a move there, be extra careful because it's because of news. Okay, now going on lower time frame. Do you know a trader that told you to short here? I don't. Do you know a trader that told you that will take 50% at 60K? I do. Do we made money here in this move? We did. At least I did. I think a lot of people got the idea that they should don't worry about the next long, they should worry about the next big short. And I saw a lot of posting from traders telling me, well, thank you, Paul, thank you, Stefan, we made money on the short side. That's good. That means the crypto traders arena is working. That means that most of the people are learning. Yeah, they are not telling that they are my and Stefan students. They are just learning. You saw yesterday that guy that he was joining this server 2 months ago. He didn't participate in Capo 1 or anything else, but he was my student. He was Stefan's student. He was all over the place. He was already a day trader. Come on, get real, people. I don't want to open that discussion, but I said it yesterday. We don't fuck around here. Crypto traders arena is something else. Either you adapt and respect, either you get the fuck out. We don't have time to babysit or to tell you what is good, what is bad. No, you have to be a student, not something else. Okay, so we made money. Now, some people said, well, we have a double. Yes, we have. But it's fighting 60K. I don't think it's the best idea to long here. The best idea is to wait for Monday range, and maybe if we bounce, I don't know, 65, 66, maybe 69, I don't know, and we get the next short. I see here a little bit of fuckery at this house level. Maybe the market is strong enough to bounce here and M out, and that will trigger another short. Because people, we play the range, indeed, but look at this move. This is on 1 hour, on 4 hour chart. This is not a range. On weekly, yeah, it's a range. On daily, yeah, could be a range. On 4 hour chart and lower, it's a downtrend, a clear one. Lower highs and lower lows. We just reached a support. And the support in a downtrend, yeah, it's good because we'll produce a bounce, hopefully a good one, for us to short again. Do we have anything special on indicators? A bit of bullish divergence on RSI on 4 hour chart. No, not bad. It's a support level. Give me a bounce. Some people said, well, I'll take this bounce. We'll take this double. Take it. It's up to you. I'll wait to see what will happen until tomorrow. Maybe we'll get a nice bounce and I have another level to short. So that's my thinking, people. Ethereum. Similar. Anyone has any excuses not to be, or even now, short on Ethereum? I posted this trade. I said I'll keep 20%. I said it's up to you if you keep more or less. Then we took this one. I said I'll keep 20%. I took this one. I said I'll keep 20%. That was the last trade. Yeah. I took this trade and then I got other things to do, other problems. Yeah. Even now it's a bit hard for me to trade. Even, you know, I love to trade because, you know, I had a problem which will affect my trading in my life for some time from now on. Yeah. But nobody has any excuse here. Well, I'm not short on Ethereum, Paul, because you didn't tell me what you are doing and you didn't show me. Look at it. If you traded only 20% from this trade and you trail the trade here, look at 37 fucking hours. Okay? Split it in 5 and you'll know the real R only on the 20%. Come on. This one, if you did the same until here, 27 R. This one, if you trail it all the way down here, at the market price, not lower, 26. So, 37, 27, 26, or 27 almost. Where the fuck do you see other traders, other, let's say, crypto people, giving you trades like this? Here, everyone was bullish. Here, everyone was bullish. Here, they didn't know what to do. Look at it. Trades posted, trades discussed in the live streams. Now, some people will become bearish here. It's a good idea to become bearish here. Well, if we get a nice bounce, maybe. If we get a bounce to 2000, then okay, maybe lower, but give me an M. Shorting 1500. Like I saw on Twitter, someone getting short on Ethereum at 1500. You have to be fucking stupid. The market dumped from 2500 to 1500, $1,000 move. You missed the entire thing, and now after $1,000 move, more than 30% move, you get short at 1500. You have to be stupid to do that. You have to be sure. If you are a day trader and you wait for a bounce and you short and you do this, okay. But you have to be below 1 hour time frame. You have to be sharp like me, like Stefan, like some gladiators are able to pick the intraday moves, 5-minute chart, 50-minute chart. But on 4-hour chart, daily chart, you have to be fucking stupid to become bearish here. Let's put the daily chart again. So you reach the support after $1,000 move. Yeah, look at it. The high was 2,462, almost $1,000 move, and you become bearish here because someone told you that it will go to 1,000. Will probably go to 1,000, but you want straight down. Anyway, extra careful, people. If you trade with me, this trade, or this trade, you can close a bit more. If you kept 20% from this one, close 50% from that 20. So close half of the trade, book some profit. If you took this one, do the same. If you took this one, do the same. Trail the rest. The market could bounce and then dump even more. We don't know. I will not say it's bad to close the entire thing and say, well, I made nice money on these three trades. Thank you, Paul. I'm out. I'll wait for the next bounce and I'll try again later if I'll get an opportunity. It's not wrong. So imagine we made money, 2R, 3R, booked most of the profit, kept 20%. We made a lot of more money on that trade. Similar here, similar here. And some people are still not managing to be profitable. And I know how it's possible because they are over trading, because they are doing stupid stuff, because they are believing the influencers and are trying to long in this downtrend. Anyway, what we can do now, I recommend to stay the fuck out from the market and wait to see what will happen here. If we'll bounce 1.8, 1.9, 2,000, if we're lucky enough, we'll get 2,000, then we can short again. I suspect a lot of fuckery, maybe even an SFU of the lows until tomorrow, until we'll have the Monday range. And then, because we had a big drop, now the Monday range could produce something. Yeah, the Monday range could be well respected. The dump is gone. We are trying to bounce. Let's see the Monday high, Monday low, and we can play the SFUs again. Similar for Bitcoin. So today maybe it's better to stay out and do something else. If you are a sharp shooter like Stefan, if you want to trade 5-minute chart, well, then you can do that. Okay, now Aster. Again, another, I don't know, reason to stay the fuck out. Look at it. Market down, market did something nice. This one is manipulated by CZ. This one, remember about short reload zone? Remember about bouncing here, getting the short? I missed the trade. Next boss. We are in the long reload zone. We are at $200 where people said, well, we'll never go back down to $200. Well, it did. And guess what? If Bitcoin will dump more, this one could test 100 and something, even lower. This is the October low, $130. Do I want to trade this one here? Well, it will give me enough reasons, but I don't see them for the moment. Hype. Before I got in, I got out 2 weeks ago. I told you about hype something. I told you to just leave it alone, don't short this one. We shorted one time and we managed to make money, a 5R, and then look what happened. It's one of the strongest coins in this bear market. Everyone is talking about hype. Hype is doing this, hype is doing that. And people are insisting to short this one. For example, here. Well, we have an M. Yeah, but also you have equal highs. And you are shorting the strongest coin and you don't have 2R until the support. Well, this produced 1.5, but Why I should focus on this one when I could focus on something else? So I stay with the same attitude about hype. Just leave it alone. If you bought it at the right moment like us, okay, enjoy the ride. Yeah, I saw some people taking some profit at $70. Okay. I'm not saying it's bad. It's not possible for me to buy it here, and I don't want to short it here because it's one of the strongest coins. Who can tell me that this one will not hit 100 or more than $100? Nobody. I see it's strong. I respect that. You can see M's. Now you have W's. As a trader, you can trade it on the long side if you see a nice dip like you saw here. But Solana, if we lose these levels, people, if we lose, I posted already, if we lose these levels, and looks like we'll lose the levels soon enough. We created a new low. $40 and below, it's, look at where the support is at, $33. And in the support area, we'll form some W's. That means below $33. It's not the first time I'm telling you about Solana that is better to just leave it alone and wait. Anyway, it's up to you. Let's go back on 1 hour. And let's see, yes, a little bit. Do you remember this one? I remember posting, I think on general setup, on general chat, on general chat, posting here, well, it's short reload zone. Shark is always a good level. And look at it. We had the yams, we broke down, and then we got a bounce in the short reload zone. I'm not trading, yes, you know that. If you manage to get the shark, or you manage to get any setup here in the short reload zone, you are a happy camper now. Look at it. What we can do today? Wait for the Monday range. My guess. Can we go and bounce to 7,500? Yeah. Even a fake out above a bit. Done more. Sorry, people. That's what I'm thinking about, yes. Let's wait for the Monday range and then we can play something. Similar here. And about gold, nothing I can say about it. We discussed this week is starting to form lower highs and lower lows and start dumping. It's better to just, I don't know, I don't think it's a good idea to short either. Just leave it alone. If you are a gold trader, you know what to do. You don't need my advice. Now, back on Bitcoin. We are trying to consolidate this level, to hold 60K. We'll hold? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Probably the best is to wait until tomorrow morning. I don't see nothing to trade today. Yeah, we are trying to consolidate, but nobody's, I don't see the strength here. I see an attempt to make some W's, but look at it. We already have some bearish divergence on 1 hour trying to form here. OBV is going sideways, so people, slow and steady. We are in June. SFU setups until September. Yeah, that's our favorite setup until September. Remember that. What is our favorite setup until September? SFU setup. You want to make money in this market? SFU setup. Okay, we can play some sharks. We can play general setup, but our favorite setup is the SFU setup. The liquidity will be lower. The market makers will be forced to hunt liquidity, and we can take advantage of that. Slow and steady. There are money to be made in the summertime if you want to make money in the summer. Or if you are a big trader with a lot of money, you made too much money until now, well, you can take the summer off. Go and relax for 3 months. Not my case. I love trading more than relaxing. I'll take a vacation, of course, later in the summer, but I'll be here hunting SFU setups. About VIP registration is closed. If someone still wants to join VIP, well, I think we didn't reach the max number this month. So if you want to join VIP, I think Stefan will accept if you pay for 3 months or 6 months. I don't know exactly. You have to DM Stefan to accept you, or let him decide. Yeah, we have that exception. If you really want to get in the middle of the month, you have to pay for 3 months at least. About premium membership. Yeah, I'll restart to post in premium. Premium is cheap. 7 places left, no more than that. I don't know who will take the places. It's up to you. Yeah. About Capua 2, it's done. Capua 1 is the last week we have it, the practical part now. I hope I will review a lot of trades. Hopefully I'll review a lot of trades. We'll do another round in September. I'll have to discuss with Stefan next week. And if we'll do another round, we'll do a Capua 1 and Capua 2 again. I don't know exactly. Let's wait until next week. I'll discuss with Stefan. I don't know his plans. Maybe he has different plans. And if we'll do another Capua 1, I'll let registration for Capua 1 begin after we decide. Okay? Slow and steady, people. SFU setups in the summer. If you see another setup, we can discuss. There are setups to be played. A good level, it's a good level. So where I'll see a SFU setup, other people will see something else. You can frame in a different way. It's not the bull market we had until last year. It's a different environment. It's still a good environment. The first year of bear market, people, is not bad for us. Why? Because we have volatility. Enough volatility. You can see the market is pumping, is dumping. You can short all the bounces and still make money. After this year is over, it will be harder to trade. Now, for example, we have this year, we had 1 year of dumping, and you can see at the end of the dump, the volatility is lower. Imagine you had to trade this one, you had to trade this one, you had to trade this one, you had to trade this one. So from 2022 until October 2023 was a shitty environment. You need to level up until then if you want to make money in this environment. It's not an easy environment. Don't call it hard now because it's not hard yet. You are around here. It's about to become hard next year, most likely. So yeah, if you can do the Capua 1 and learn how to trade, that's good. It's the best environment. If you want to sharpen your tools and say, well, I'll do Capua 2, okay, it's the best environment. When the next pump and bull market will come, you'll know what to do and you'll take advantage, full advantage. Hopefully you'll make serious money by then. Okay. I don't see any questions in the chat. Probably the people are a bit disappointed about Bitcoin. Honestly, as expected, we made money. If you are, you can be as disappointed as you want. If you took the short here, you are a happy camper. You nothing to complain about. If you didn't took the short and you listen to the influencer, okay, I get you are disappointed. Gold versus crypto? Well, I don't see why I should compare gold and crypto, Dimitri. Gold is a risk-off asset. You have to understand. A risk-off asset. Study what a risk-off asset is. Crypto is not risk-off. Not even Bitcoin. People are saying Bitcoin is risk-off. No, it's not. It's risk-on. Most like more than 50% Gold, Bitcoin is risk on. 80% most probably. And the rest of shitcoins, totally risk on. Yeah. So gold will do what gold will do without being correlated with crypto. ES is correlated with Bitcoin. ES is correlated with the rest of the shitcoins. Gold down, Bitcoin up? No, not necessarily. Bitcoin is still following that 4-year cycle. Okay? No, TI is correlated with small unlocks, Bukur. TI has only one correlation, small unlocks. Gold down, ES up. If ES is holding the trend and is keep pushing it, probably. If you can correlate that with Bitcoin 4-year cycle, you'll understand that Bitcoin will dump probably 70%, will consolidate and will start moving up again for 3 years. I don't see any reason to think that the 4-year cycle is done. It's slowing down because Bitcoin is becoming bigger, but still valid. As long as we have the halvening, we'll have the 4-year cycle. Okay? Anon to the moon, well, Anon dumped like everything else, but now you can see he's trying to do something. We had the bounce, we got risk free from the lows, and you can see we power of 3 maybe here, I don't know, maybe wait for a W. This one will consolidate for years, and if Daniele will deliver, will do something nice, probably. I got a lot of risk-free positions on this one, and I'm more than happy to hold them. If we go to 0, well, next boss, nothing I can do. I don't care what people want, Luke. I'm here to trade the chart. As long as Bitcoin has the halvening, Bitcoin will probably have the 4-year cycle, more or less. Yeah, halvening is influencing the Bitcoin, and that's why we have the 4-year cycle. Bitcoin every 4 years become more and more expensive to mine. It's that simple. It's up only market with 70% retracements. And we'll keep doing that until Bitcoin will disappear, or will go to 0, or will not be, something will happen. For the moment, 4-year cycle is still active. Let's focus on that. Stop listening to the 5-year cycles, 10-year cycle. Well, this is no, it's slowing down because it's getting bigger and bigger. You'll not have the same fucking percentage like in the beginning. That's normal, but you'll still have the 4-year cycle. Follow it and you'll be okay. My 2 cents. Yeah, 4-year cycles, you can see it here. 1 year down, 3 years up. 1 year down, probably will bottom around here, and 3 years up. At some point in time, maybe we'll do a double top, probably. And then we'll have to slow down even more, yes, because it's becoming bigger and bigger. Anyway, let's keep it simple. Let's focus on what we can do. Let's focus on lower time frame. Maybe we can frame some setups. If you are only an investor, you should wait for October. Start dollar cost averaging and waiting for October. If you are a day trader or a swing trader, then follow us, follow the market, play your setups with a good risk management. I think the best is this one. Yeah, this is the best one. Treat trading like a business. Yeah, that's your job. Treat trading like a business. And the market, that's the market job, will treat you like a king. But you have to do your part. Do your part and the market will treat you well. Don't do your part and market will make you a slave. Market will take your money. That's simple. Let's see how many reposts we have here. 42 reposts, 51 likes, 21 comments. Well, people, if I'll go and check who reposted it, I'll get the same people. Thank you, people. Yeah. We don't want to grow too much, too fast. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. We have an entire bear market to slowly grow. We don't need to become too big. We need to become the best, or we want to become the best, not the biggest. And you see, I'm kicking people out. I'm not accepting requests. I made all the things to slow the increase in Discord. I think we have 1,000 and something now. Okay, people. Let's call it a live stream. If we don't have anything else, will be a slow recovery for me, a slow getting back. You'll see me trading less for the moment. I don't want to go and scalp if I'm not able to scalp. If I cannot focus entirely on scalping, I'll just stay the fuck out. I'll post my ideas. I'll show you what I see in the market. But I'm slowly getting back in the trading, in the scalping. It's not okay for me to go all in. Well, I'm ready. I'm not ready. I'll know when I'll be ready. For the moment, I'm not ready to go on 1 minute chart, for example, or on 5 minute chart. If I'll see a setup, a clear setup on 5 minute chart, probably I'll take it. But being that hunter on 1 minute chart, no, not for the moment. Maybe Stefan is able to do that. Emotionally, I'm not stable enough to do that at the moment. Slow and steady, I'll come back. Yeah. Thank you for all the wishes, for the good messages. Thank you, people. Life goes on. It is what it is. Nothing we can do about it. If it's something we cannot change, we have to adapt to it. Yeah? Okay. We'll start as usual. We did the weekly crypto review today. Tomorrow we'll do the day trading with Stefan and daily crypto plan. And we'll keep doing this over and over again as usual. Hopefully I'll be able to be in most of the London and the New York sessions. If I still have something else to do, probably Stefan will replace me. But I don't think you mind if Stefan is holding the New York session. I don't think you mind that. Stefan is a good trader. Stefan is giving you levels. Sometimes he's giving you more than he should on lower time frame. And some people will break their necks, but that's their responsibility. Well, let's not keep it longer than we should. We have 1 hour and 4 minutes. Yeah, it's fun, but it's not fun for your portfolio. One mistake can destroy your portfolio, Dimitri. That's why I'm trying to keep it on the safe side. It's funny, but it's not so funny when you lose your entire account in a mistake. That's hard to digest. Okay, people. See you in the next one. Okay? Slow and steady. Treat market like a business and you'll be okay. See you in the next one, people. Bye-bye.